What's up, JC Crew? So today we're gonna do a little video about how we met. I mean, I know a lot of you guys been wanting to know. I mean,
my baby. How
could you not want to know? You know. So we're gonna give you guys just a little bit about how we met.
About us and how we met. So
you wanna start?
Do I want to start? Okay. So one day, so I used to work at a grocery store, Walmart, and one day this handsome chunk of man came through my line.
She's talking about me.
Now, keep in mind that this day I was having a bad day.
I can tell she was having a bad day.
It was not a good day for me. And he came to my line. Now, let me say this. Now, for me to even talk to anybody, and now this is before my husband or anything like that, for me to even give somebody else a time of the day, they have to give me some, like, they have to be interesting. You can't just come up to me, oh, what's up, girl? No, I'm too classy for that.
Don't pick up lines.
Okay, that don't work. That don't work. I just thought of something when you said that. We'll say that later. But
yeah, that's another video. That's another video.
So he came through my line and he was just such a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? He was very sweet, caring. You know, we had a little conversation. He asked for my number. He got my number. And from there, it was history. We couldn't stop talking to each other since.
Very true.
And then we talked for months until we saw each other again, like, in person. We talked a while. And then we saw each other in person again. We was chilling one day. And let me tell y'all, like, because I came to his house or whatever because he lived close to my job. So I went to go see him before I had to go to work, okay? Now, when he had left, so I was already there and he was pulling up. And so I'm telling you, when this sexy man, started walking up these stairs, I'm telling you, he looked like an angel. A sweet angel. Had his hair cut, smelling all good.
I just left Men's Warehouse. Yeah,
Jesus,
yeah. Ray-Ban shades.
You know, like, I was speechless, and ain't no man ever made me speechless. And he did that. He was so sweet, you know, smiling.
He was too. But yeah, you guys, I mean, yeah, so ever since then we hit it off. We started talking more. I mean, I was texting her at my job. And mind you, I worked in a restaurant at the time. I worked in a restaurant at the time where it was very fast paced and I'm carrying glasses on my phone, texting.
We were not only texting, we were talking on the phone. So when he was at work and I was on the phone at work, we was talking on the phone.
She was talking to you on her Bluetooth?
I had a Bluetooth in my ear.
Hey,
I always keep a Bluetooth in my ear because I know that's how I listen to my music when I'm at work. So put that hair over there.
Shout out to Bluetooth.
Tip, if you want to listen to music while you're at work, tune out them customers or whatever, put the Bluetooth in your ear, especially the one that can move, slide that mug upwards, put that hair over there, people never even know. So you know you got music going, you can hear your phone ring. So we was talking to each other. You know, some of my managers, they knew I had a Bluetooth in my ear, but they didn't care. But yeah, so we used to talk on the phone. He used to have his little earphones in at work. Yeah. So yeah, it was like
I had my Bluetooth. I had the Bluetooth like when it was under my shirt. I had it under my dress shirt. And I had like the whole thing under my dress shirt. Then I had one earpiece in, like I was off the Matrix. I had one ear, like Mr. What's that guy, Mr. Anderson? The guy, I had that one piece ear, and I was like, John, what are you talking? I'm like, nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm just go ahead and do you. Just do you. But later on, like yeah, it just became a regular thing. It's like, you know, I was texting her all through my job, my shift, and you know. And I couldn't wait to get a break. So I was like, oh, I can finally get a break so I can really talk to her on the phone. You know, and people knew me by, you know, I was always on, I mean, I did my work. I always did my work. I was one of the best at my job. But I always made sure that, you know, I wasn't doing too many things like to get me in trouble, especially with my bosses. But she would have been worth it. She would have been worth it. If I would have got in trouble, hey.
Yeah, worth it.
It's okay. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's how we really met. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Our relationship went fast, and that's a whole other story. But like people, especially
when it's true love, he does.
In our family, no, when it's God made, it does.
Yeah.
Put it like
and
that.
When it's true love, it does.
True love and God made.
Yeah.
That makes the difference. When Jesus and God put it together, can't no man break it. Okay, and that's in the Bible.
Yeah.
Get on.
Yeah.
But you know, like for a lot of people who knew us, like our relationship went so fast and they couldn't understand or what was going on and this and that. What it really is, it might have seemed so fast, but people really didn't know the backstory. Like while I was talking to him,
we were very private. You know, we was very private. We didn't tell everybody we were talking to this person. You know what I'm saying? It's just that we were very private. You know, you're not gonna know everything about what that person is doing because they're just not the kind of person to just blurt out their business like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we were just private. You know what I'm saying? We didn't really go around just showing each other off like that. But we everybody knew we had somebody, but we didn't really
they
just
know who it was.
They didn't really just see us like, oh, like out in the open like that. You know, we wasn't out in the open. Like it was nothing to hide. It was just we was private. That's all.
Yeah, we
just wanted our privacy.
You don't just come out and be like, oh, this is my boyfriend, my honey.
You know, now if she was we was around other people, I would say, yeah, this is my girlfriend.
Oh yeah, we don't deny that. Oh
it
yeah,
wasn't
this
like,
is my man, 'cause I wish.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, oh, we didn't deny anything like that. You know. But yeah, we just really made it, you know, we really made it just about ourselves. We want our relationship to be about ourselves. We didn't want no outside voices getting in, you know what I'm saying, getting in our ear. But yeah, you know, but the crazy thing about that, I knew her mom before me and her even met. I knew her mom right off the bat. And one day, we were just sitting on the couch, or I think we was sitting on the couch or just laying down, and she said, well, my mom works in my job too. And I was like, oh, really? And I said, I bet you I know who it is before you even show me. Then when she showed me a video, I said, I know that lady. I'm like, I knew it. I'm like, I know, yes, your mom's. So that's my mom.
Well, you probably can tell now because like as I get older, I look more like my mom. Like sometimes it's scary because not in a bad way, but because I remember one time I was at the bathroom, I just looked at myself and it scared me because I see my mom in my face. It was kind of weird, but no, my twin is my granny that I have on my dad's mom. So if you look at her and look at me, like we look like twins.
Yeah,
that's what people say in the family. But now I'm starting like my mom. So yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of like I knew of her already as it was, you know what I mean? So that's another sign that I kind of knew like it was kind of meant to be, you know, like, you know, I knew of her and she knew of me. Her mom knew of me. And so it was, you know, it wasn't really that much. It was no awkwardness. You know, you go in some relationship, some friend, it's like it's awkward. There wasn't no awkwardness at all. No. You know, so we really just, you know, hit it off ever since then. We just kept it really about us.
So that's how you felt that you knew it was meant to be.
Yeah, because like, you know, people already knew of us already, and your mom had met my mom before, and me and my brother, you know, we've been going to her job before she was even working it. We've been going there for a long time. Yeah. So it was, you know, hey.
Now, I'm gonna tell you how I felt like it was meant to be.
How you feel like it was meant to be?
Okay. Now this is how I felt like I was meant to be with this man for the rest of my life. Because like it seemed like every time when I got around him, he gave me such peace. It didn't matter like what I was going through or what was on my mind or whatever. I just had this peacefulness around him. And that just made me feel so good. So I was like, you know, I gotta stick to be around this because like if you put yourself around goodness, then goodness will come to you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like being around a bad crowd.
That positive energy.
Yeah, positive energy. So that's why I love so much about him and his smile. He couldn't stop cheesing. And y'all know, look, he got some hazel eyes. Them eyes is hazel. Thanks, it's sexy. Naturally hazel eyes, no contacts. You don't wear no contacts. You don't need no contacts. Hazel eyes. It says that with his driver's license.
But she's always, you know, like I was attracted to her right out the back, coming out the gate. You know,
dang, you look like an angel.
You know, you did too.
It was like that moment. It was like, you know how you see a really fine man, you be like, you be taken back. It's like, damn, okay. I had that moment. I ain't playing. I was speechless. Yeah.
But it was like that, you know what I'm saying? Like we hit it off right out the back. You know, we went to the art museum. You know,
yeah,
it's hard. It's hard to get guys. You know, I mean, that's you know, it's kind of hard to get us to go to the art museum. We don't want.
No, we went because like I was in college at the time.
Yeah,
I
you
had
was
to
in
go
school.
to the art museum for a project of mine.
I didn't care. As long as I was with her, I was
Art
cool.
Museum, and we went, and
It was really nice. It was really nice. It was really nice. It was
fun. We
had
gotta
a
go
cafeteria in there. You know, it was really
gotta go
nice.
back. So next time, y'all, we just said gotta go back. So next time we'll take y'all with us.
So hey, if y'all ever looking for a first date to go to, hey, y'all go to an art museum. You know what I mean? You know. It's not. Just don't let the name fool you. It's not boring.
It's really nice. You learn and see a lot.
Because I learned very fast. It was a very good date. It was a very nice date.
But yeah, if y'all want to know anything else about us, you know what I'm saying, hit us up on our social medias: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. On here in the comments, start asking us some questions, and we can do a Q&A for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We want to know what y'all want to know. You know what I'm saying? We tell y'all what y'all want to know. Yeah. Blessings
into the New Year's. Make sure y'all have a good time. You know, if anybody else who really wants to know anything serious about us, or like my wife just said, any questions at all, just hit us up. You know what I mean, right here. And yeah. Always follow your heart. Yeah. Don't let nobody stop you from following your heart. Yeah. Okay. Because I'll follow mine. And we're coming up on our 2 year of being married. 2 years. Listen to God, and yeah, I became Mrs. Booker. She became Mrs. Booker. Yeah, that's right. Best decision she ever made. Yeah. Best decision I ever made. It is. I love you. Peace, y'all. Love you too. Deuce. Bye.